Yeah, so I've been thinking, since I was telling you about the last thing about, how important my family and my beer is to me. Well, I've realised that, how important it is learning to be a dad, fatherhood and that, mate. I've got to admit, it's a little bit, it's a little bit stressful when you first learn to be a dad. It's a little bit stressful, because with Janine working and that, mate, I'm like a house husband, ordering the pizza, changing the nappies and that, and making sure there's a hot Domino's pizza on the table when she gets home, because she can be a bit, cranky after a hard day on her back. With Jaden, at first I thought I was scaring him all the time, because he just kept shitting himself, Every time I look in his nappy, there's shit in there, mate. And I just thought, I must be frightening him, so he's shitting himself. But, so we take him to the doctor, and the doctor says, no, it's normal, mate. Babies shit themselves, They don't know they don't know to go to the dunny. So, apparently in time he'll learn that, And I'll be real glad when he does that, eh? And the crying's getting to me a bit too. I mean, I know he's not meant to be a pansy or anything like that, mate, or a puffed, but he still does cry a lot, So I've been feeling a bit frazzled, like a bit too much on my plate, because I'm supposed to be on the dole, I'm supposed to be unemployed, and with the kid at home, there's always so much to do. So I'm trying to think, what are other ways I can do things to make things easier, to use what I've got around me, So I was thinking, how do I change his nappies? Because they stink, mate. They really stink, And by the time I'd get to change them too, they're pretty full. So I was thinking, nobody wants to wipe shit up, do they? And then I noticed Schooner, the Rottweiler, he really likes the smell of those nappies. He got some out of the bin and chomped on them, So next time I was changing Jaden's nappy, I just called Schooner over. And what do you know? Schooner licks Jaden clean. I don't have to touch any shit, mate. The dog just licked him clean. I fold the nappy up, I throw it away. And little Jaden, mate, he's giggling his head off. He loves it. He's loving the dog licking him there, I mean, what bloke would? I mean, dogs, I've got to teach him that's not right. But, he just lays there, giggles his head off, I reckon he's going to miss being in nappies, So then I was thinking, if a dog's that good at licking the kid clean, I thought, I don't really need to do the washing up. Like hosing the plates down in the backyard was starting to get a bit much. So I just lay them out for the dog, and the dog licks them all clean, mate. You wouldn't know there's been any food on them at all. Licks them clean. I still take them outside, put them in the sun. He licks them clean. They dry. I put them back in the cupboard, mate. And see, the other thing about the dog is he's really environmentally sensitive. The dog doesn't use any electricity or water like dishwashers and that do. There's no soap. It's just natural, all clean dog. And I know what the dog's fed and that, so I know what, what's on the food, what's on the plates, mate, So it's real good for you. So I reckon everybody should be doing that. It's really about environmentalism, eh? Yeah, caring for your family, caring for the environment, and caring for your community. So get with it, people, mate. Follow the leader.